All right. Hi. Welcome back. We're going to do part three of my hockey card collection. So this is going to be 1970 to 1982. I'll try to make this intro pretty quick. If you haven't watched the first two, feel free to, or just chill out, see if you like it. But yeah, we're going to go through all the teams that made their debut from 1970 to 82. And then part four is probably going to be starting in 1991, I believe. So yeah, we'll get to it. Here we go. So, in 1970, two teams made their debut. First is the Vancouver Canucks. So, we've got Kevin Bieksa here in the Heritage Classic jersey. Then we've got David Booth. I kept this because of the two guys dressed up as the Swedish, with the Swedish jerseys and the beards. The Swedish twins. Pavel Bure rocking the rollerblades, very early 90s. Pro Set rookie. Got the Platinum Performer rookie. Great shot on the back, photo on the back there. Got Pinnacle, just the All-Star. You got Premier Hockey. This is the special effects parallel. So the normal one doesn't have all those little holofoil stuff or holo effects. And this, I think, is the Redemption. This is like the gold scoring predictors. This is like the one that I had as a kid. You can tell because it's like super beat up. These you got and you had to like mail it in or whatever. But yeah, that one. And then I think another gold. I think I got this in a lot of Canucks cards. And we got a Bure Leaf. Cool foil down there on that, but nothing too crazy. Nice photo, Electric Ice, 95-96 upper deck. This is the gold line. You can see it right there. Yeah, gold line score, 94-95. Photo back there. And we've got a Donruss, just the base, no bucket. This is the Electric Ice, so 5 years from the Young Guns. So there you go. I've got a 13-14 O-Pee-Chee. And this is a Upper Deck Diamond Vision. I showed a different version. I showed the insert, the real time, but this is just the regular, the base. So these cards are like, just like cool. This is the heel toe skate deke on the breakaway, which is really nice. There's a signature parallel right here. If they have like a fake signature, those I think are like 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 or something like that. But this is just the base. So cool tech cards, stuff like that. Panini Prism, Alexander Burrows. This is a green. Nice color match for their second color. Basically, this is the green. So really cool canvas of Quinn Hughes. Igor Larionov Bowman. I think there's a rookie. Got a scored Canadian rookie of Igor. Second year Upper Deck Igor with him duking out with Fedorov right there. Tops right there. Got a Trevor Linden, really cool photo, and then just another Trevor Linden and a Luongo. This is when he was when he first signed with the Canucks, so this press conference photo. This is the Artifacts. This is the same probably from the same time, same photo time period. Then we got a really cool one. This is, I think, after the Olympics. Yeah, this is 11-12, so this would have been 2 years after, but still cool that it's got the Canadian flag in the background and, given his role in that Vancouver Olympics, it's a really cool canvas shot. Then we got Kirk McLean. And then Kirk McLean getting, like, blown over by the puck. I like that shot. Then we've got another Kirk McLean. I don't know if he robbed Brett Hull or if Brett Hull just hit the post, but there's the puck, so yeah, still cool. The mask there. Alright, then we got Willie Mitchell signing with the Canucks as well. This is when he signed from Minnesota. And a Be a Player auto. Pulled myself. It's just the signatures sticker auto. So, alright. McGillney, one of my favorite players. 95-96 Upper Deck. 95-96 Electric Ice. Now we've got I think 96-97 I don't think I have 97, 98. I don't even know if he was in 97, 98 because he was injured. But 98, 99 base, 99, 2000. And I've got a Donruss priority playing off the boards. He was a very, very good off the boards on that right wing side. Score in that alternate jersey or weird away jersey. I don't know which jersey it was, but you got Top Stadium Club. I don't know if this is a parallel or if it's just the one, but it's got some cool foiling at the bottom. Then you got Pinnacle. This is just the base, but the foiling is really nice anyways. Then we have the 3-star selections, Linden, McGillney, and Bure, who didn't really get to play together for an entire season because either McGillney was hurt or Bure was hurt, which is really unfortunate. Then you've got the scoring predictor, star factor. This is not one of the cool rainbow ones. It's got somebody on the back too. No, never mind. It's just him on the back as well. But yeah, some of the other ones are nuts. Like they're super foily. This is Generation Next. Then we've got Omega 2000. This is out of 299. Then we have a Pacific collection. This is emerald or teal. I'm not sure which one it is because sometimes the name is different than the color. But I like the old school computer monitor, probably where they're doing timing and scoring. Then we've got the Cool Trade. This is a Donruss. And then there was a parallel version, a redemption version or something like that. So with the cool foiling. So pretty neat there. We've got the Leaf Limited Stars. Some cool foiling there. These are out of 5,000. And we have the Go Top Shelf. So this is Donruss as well. Some really cool foiling as well. Not foiling. Well, yeah, sort of foiling, but holo effect is really nice. And these are numbered out of 2,000. Then I've got the original Metal Universe McGillney card, which is like the Doc Ock. I loved this card as a kid because, I liked Spider-Man and Doc Ock, so I thought that was really cool. Got another one. Counterparts. This is one of the more shiny ones. This, him and Matthew Barnaby. And we've got the McDonald's game film, which if I do this, should be able to see a little bit better. Yeah. But yeah, just a really cool concept. I think they just brought it back in one of the newer Upper Deck sets, so I'm going to have to look those up. But yeah, very cool concept. All right. So then we have a Pacific Prism 2000. Really cool foiling. And then we've got a Metal Universe Lethal Weapon Superpower. These are the parallel versions. Really nice foiling on this. Yeah, they would just look really cool. Look really nice in hand. Or in the sunlight as well. So, really cool. Then we have Fantasy Team. Which is from Topps. So, yeah, just kind of a neat... Not like super sought after, as far as I'm aware. I don't really know if they are, but I've had this for a very long time. But yeah, just a really neat foil pattern. Kind of like a lava flow kind of thing. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And then we have the Dream Team. This is from Score, Pinnacle. These ones are a little bit more well known. But yeah, very, very cool. Photo on the back there. And then my one McGillney auto, which is a sign of the times from him with the Canucks. It'd be great if there was, maybe now that he's finally gotten into the Hall of Fame, they'll Upper Deck can lure him in and just pay him some money and get him to actually sign some cards, because it's long overdue. He was not signing for a big period of his career, so it'd be really nice if he actually, I don't know, if there could be a deal made with Upper Deck or something like that. I'd love some good game used stuff, or at least some autographs just with him in the Sabres uniform, or with the Leafs, or even with the Devils. Like, there's got to be something they can pull that would be really cool. So, yeah, but anyways, I love this card, so I'm really glad I have that one. Then we got a Peter Nedved, French rookie, upper deck. Got a Elias Pettersson. This is a glossy OPG rookie. Just a nice shot, him slap shot. Then we have a, I think it's SP Authentic. Yeah, SPA, number 2 of 100. Just some cool foil on that. This is one of the parallels. Got an Elias Pettersson Marquee Rookie, OPG Retro. Then a Pettersson OPG Box Bottom. Cut myself. And Ice Crystals of Vasily Podkolzin, number 10 of 10. I think that's his rookie year as well. And then a Sami Salo, very loved player for the Canucks, I believe, as far as I'm aware. He's just a really good, solid defenseman. Then we got the Twins. I looked for some cards like that I just wanted to have of them, and I just thought, yeah, this one's pretty nice. It's a classic vintage design. It just looks pretty cool. So, like it. Simple. I like simple sometimes. Then we got a cool one of Henrik, even though it's both of them. So, it's pretty neat. And then a Peachy Black Retro Rookie of Artur Silovs, who is now on the Penguins. We had a good start, at least in his first game. It seemed like a good player, but yeah, I pulled this myself. So, and then lastly, a Harold Sneps OPG. So, cool photo there. Love the old V jersey as well. All right, so the other team that debuted in 1970 were the Buffalo Sabres. So we've got to start off with Maxim Afinogenov. Very agile player, fun player. That wacky goal that he scored with, while spinning and stick handling somehow in front of the net. Just a pretty fun player to watch. I've got Dave Andrechuk. Believe this is a rookie. I think it's a tops. It should be a rookie, I believe. Then we have a Zach Benson, Marquee Rookie Blue. Zach Benson, OPG Retro Rookie. Then a Jacob Bryson, Marquee Rookie. A Dylan Cousins, Metal Universe Rookies Blue. Just the non-retro, the regular one. Then a Dylan Cousins Young Guns Canvas, which with Ovechkin right there. Just a nice shot for your rookie card. Pretty cool. Then we've got a Cousins Dazzlers Green. And a Rasmus Dahlin OPG Retro Rookie. All right, next we have a Jack Eichel OPG Retro Rookie. And a Young Guns Canvas. That's him scoring his first NHL goal, which is very cool to put on the first card. Then we got a Grant Fuhrer. This is a Select 94-95. This is the gold line. Yeah, gold line parallel. Great photo on the back. Smiling, stuff like that. And we've got a Nathan Gerby diving over PK Subban right there. Just, also a fun player to watch. Cool. And he's short, 5'6". Yeah, 5'6". Small player. But yeah, they're always cool to watch. Bill Haight, I think. Haight. With the Sabres. Just a really nice, cool photo. Looks straight up like a farmer, which I like. It's really cool. All right, then we got some Hasek cards. So we got a Leaf, early Leaf card. Got an early upper deck, just the pad setups and stuff like that. Great shot of him right there. Another one, clutch and grab. You cannot escape it, even if you go to the corner and you're a goalie. Got a Donruss shot. Got a Leaf. I think the back photo of this one's great. Yeah, a great photo. Just, the setup, the Sabres uniforms of that era were just perfect, in my opinion. I got a Pinnacle. Just a great overhead shot, crease shot. Got a SP Authentic. It's early SPA, I think. Yeah, 99, 98, 99. Then we've got a Be a Player, 98, 99. It's just the base, silver base, I think. Yeah. Got MVP also, really nice with the goat head. Then we got the Pacific Prism. Just a lot of refractoriness there. We got a 1011. Yeah, 1011 retro with the shield there. We've got a 1314. Yeah, 1314 retro. Got a Top Stadium Club. This is the insert shutouts. I think most of these are inserts now. And then we've got Crease Patrol. Very cool set. I had a lot of these when I was a kid. Really liked them. Then we have the 96, 97 SPX. The cool tech. Smiling there. Yeah. Then the International Steel. Some interesting foiling. With the European background right there. Or outline. With a country that doesn't exist anymore, Czechoslovakia. So, Skybox Impact deflectors. There you go. Then we have a Score. This is the gold line, stopping Pavel Bure, which is great. Really cool photo there. Then we have MVP Top Draws. Again, I've mentioned it before. If only the card was a little bit brighter, it would have popped a little more. The foiling is great, though, but overall the card's just a little dark. SPX Excitement. These have a ton of different foiling patterns. Very, very cool. If you like foiling stuff, SPX Excitement has some really cool designs over the years, but yeah, very, very neat. Look at that. See? Yeah, cool stuff. Then we've got a MVP. This is Last Line of Defense. This is that dark foiling style, but almost Black Diamond-ish, but a little bit not as bright. And then another, this is Skilled Stars. I think this is just an upper deck. I think it's just upper deck, but yeah, it's a nice foiling on there. There's Black Diamond foiling, and then just a nice holo foil on the outside like that. Yeah, really cool. Cool. Fun pad set up there as well. Sorry, I had to stop. There's so many sirens and helicopters going on today because nobody knows how to drive in the rain. So usually there's a lot of accidents and stuff. So anyways, we got Fundamentals. Cool little insert there. Very foily. We got Benoit Hogue. Clutch and Grab. Perfect. Got Dale Howardchuk. I think this is from the updated, the traded one. This is one you traded from the Jets. Then we have a Pat LaFontaine, just a phenomenal passer, viewer of the game. Just insane. This is him in the Goathead jersey. I imagine, I'm trying to think of the time period, but I wonder if that's about when he retired. I can't remember when he retired, but this could be from his retirement announcement or fan thing, but I'm not positive on that. Then we got the close-up variation of Devon Levi, or Devin Levy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, actually. Yeah. And then another one, O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie, and a Allure Black Rainbow. See, it's smart that they do that. Young Guns Canvas of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Great name. Yeah, cool one there. It's just the regular canvas, not the black parallel. Then O-Pee-Chee Retro, not a rookie. That's technically a second year, but he played a couple years before that. O-Pee-Chee Platinum. This is the Pack Wars black border. And we've got a Rick Martin O-Pee-Chee. Really nice card there. Then a Rick Martin from Legends Classics. Really nice looking set. Just cool bordering, classic design. Yeah, the card design is pretty nice. Cool photography as well. We've got a Brad May Score Rookie. Then a Brad May, super beat up in the corner, but some of my cards that I had were not taken care of well. Some of them were taken care of well, depending on what box, or if they had a box. Some will be very worn, some will not. But yeah, thought it was always cool. Just you got the Original Sabres jersey there, and then you got the goat head on the back, which is kind of neat. Now we've got a ITG 1990s Decades autograph, Brad May. So if you don't know the Brad May call or the Brad May play, where he dekes Bork out of his pants and then goes and scores a winner to clinch the series, go watch that. Ryan Miller with the cool pad setup. It's just Fleer right there. Then we've got a trilogy auto ice scripts of Ryan Miller. Pulled this myself. All right, so then we got the McGillneys. I got a lot of McGillney cards. So we got scorer, rookie, score Canadian. Got the score, the box set, the factory set. It's just like the superstars or young stars. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, it's glossy, but it's got cool photos on the back. And then we got just a regular Upper Deck rookie, and then the French rookie. Apparently I have another score, 2 more scores, and another one of these. I've got a lot, apparently. Got a Pro Set rookie. Got the O-Pee-Chee Premier rookie. Have the Topps rookie. I got the Bowman rookie. Got the... this is, I think, somebody just posted something about this. This was like a set that you could get in Russia. Yeah, I don't really remember. I think there was a print run of it or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, somebody said that it was actually a full set. But I've had this card for a long time. I have no idea where I got it. I feel like I got it in a lot. And then we got score, second year, I think. And then that's the score Canadian. Then we got another score. And we got a Pro Set. Platinum Performers. Then another Bowman. Then we've got a 93-94 Upper Deck. Great photo of him golfing on the back. And then 91-92. I have those out of order. That's the All-Star one. Yeah, I don't know why. A lot of cards. I don't always keep everything in order. Got a 92-93. Nice celly there. And we got a 93-94. Yeeting this thing across the table. Okay. We got I think that's 94-95. Yeah, 94-95. And I have the electric ice of that one. And you got a Pinnacle. Very stoic photo on the back there. And then we got Leaf. And 93-94 Fleer Ultra. Got a O-Pee-Chee Premier. This is the gold parallel. So normally it's just paper still. This one's foiled. But yeah. Then we've got a Pinnacle. Just a interesting photo, not a common photo of him. Then we got SP. Another SP. This is the SP die cut. And we've got a 100-point club. And we've got the World Tour, 1994 World Tour. Got Denis Savard playing for the Lightning behind him. Then you got a Pinnacle with the All-Star game. Then we have Solani and McGillney, who tied for 76 goals. Both should technically have a Rocket Richard trophy, but they didn't name it that yet. So then we got a McGillney 93-94, 94-95 Fleer. This is for the 94 All-Star game. Another, this is hat tricks. This is when 92-93 season. He scored a bunch of hat tricks. This is Nifty 50. I think these are promos, sort of promos or something like samples. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, yeah, interesting foil, but yeah. Then we got a Speed Merchants, probably the best design of Speed Merchants. No foiling or really anything, no like cool factors, but the design is still pretty neat. But the later designs were not that great. Like this one. I didn't like this one. The checker flag is a little too on the nose, in my opinion. Then we have a freshman flash. Jeez, I cannot talk. Freshman flashback. Getting flubbed up with this one. Just cool. No bucket. Probably doing warm-ups. Leaf Limited. Love this design, this card design. So this is super nostalgic for me. Yeah, great. Anyways, this is a Score Gold Line. You didn't see that? Score Gold Line. Where in the Sea. This is the parallel version. A little bit nicer foiling than the super refractory one. I have that one as well, which is this one. It's just a little much. This looks like we're going through the what do you call it? Mario Kart. we picked it up. So yeah, it's still pretty neat though. Got a gold medallion. And we've got Donruss Elite Series. This has got cool foiling. These are pretty neat, and these were numbered out of 10,000. So then we've got the Artist Proof. This is Pinnacle. Very good, very nice foiling of these. But yeah, cool there. Some good photography on the back there. All right, so then we have 1985, 1996, 5th anniversary, Electric Ice Gold. That little thing right there. These were really, really difficult to pull. Player odds are pretty ridiculous. I happened to pull this as a kid. Don't ask how. I just did. But yeah, I've had it for a long, long time. And it's off-centered and pretty beat up. But yeah, I love this thing. Okay, and then I've got my Invictus Ice Age. This is from Leaf. This is a 7 out of 9. As a 6-piece game-used card. Kind of a wacky-do thing. I was just at least glad that they had a photo of them. Because sometimes they just have the jersey, and I can't stand that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of non-licensed stuff, but sometimes I'm okay with it. But, yeah. Still, pretty neat. And we've got a really nice card of Gilbert Perreault. Love this photo. It's just a great portrait shot of him. He was before my time, but I've watched some good video of him playing, and just fantastic skater, just a great player. We've got Owen Power, marquee rookie. Got a Jack Quinn, marquee rookie. Got a Jack Quinn, I think this second year O-Pee-Chee Retro Black. Third year? I don't know, maybe third year, but. Then you got a Rob Ray, just trying to, hold me back with the ref. Great celebration on the back as well. Then a Rene Robert, great photo there. And a Robin Regeer with Dustin Brown causing havoc in front of the net. Later to be teammates and Stanley Cup winners together. Ryan Miller over there, just trying to look at the puck. Then got a Jeff Sanderson. This is a 98-99. Be a player. Gold auto. These, like I said, these shine really, really well when you don't have a light that's in the way. But fantastic skater. Just, wheels, man. That guy was so fast. Darren Shannon, who I don't know. And I don't really care about this font, the front of this card. But back of this card, look at that. That's cool. I don't know what was going on. There's a balloon. He's going for the balloon. That's sweet. Whoever decided to put that on there, thank you. Another great photo. Tage Thompson, UD Canvas. Just a really, really awesome photo from the outdoor game. Oh, and the back's not too bad either. Yeah, pretty cool. Got a Linus Ullmark Champs rookie from 15-16. And a Linus Ullmark 15-16 Retro O-Pee-Chee rookie. Then in 1972, the Atlanta Flames came into existence. So we have Dan Bouchard with his epic legendary mask. Then we've got a Dan Bouchard again. This is with the SP Legends. And a Guy Chenard for the Flames. It's like his long-lost Scrabble brother. It's very close to the names. And then we've got a Ed Kea, or Ed Kia. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, but then we've got a Tom Lisiak. Cool photo there. Big flow on the hair. And apparently I've misplaced a Thomas Vanek from Buffalo. So there's a victory rookie of Thomas Vanek from Buffalo. So that was in the wrong spot. All right, next up. 1972. The other team to come into existence were the New York Islanders. So we start off with Al Arbor, who didn't play a lot of games. I think he did not score a lot of points. He played a lot of games, 600-something games, I think. Scored like 70 points. A lot of penalty minutes, was just a defenseman kind of guy. And then, just became a fantastic coach for the Islanders dynasty. So really cool portrait shot of him there. And then a great Parkhurst photo of him with the cup. Got Matthew Barzal, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie there. Got I think this is my O-Pee-Chee. This is my Mike Bossy O-Pee-Chee rookie. It's really nicely centered. Registration's pretty good. Maybe not so much in the corner, but yeah, it looks pretty decent. I've seen much worse. The back's pretty nice too. So just general corner stuff, but yeah, it's pretty solid. Then I've got my tops. I think the O-Pee-Chee might be slightly better than the tops aside from the corners, but pretty nice. Then the O-Pee-Chee sticker. I think this one's cool. Just him with the flaming stick. It's great. Clark Gillies. I think this is O-Pee-Chee. Yeah, O-Pee-Chee. So just a really cool photo. Captain, no helmet, just menacing. Looks great. Then a Mikko Koskinen, O-Pee-Chee retro rookie. Then we've got a Nino Niederreiter, O-Pee-Chee rookie. It's a great name as well. Got the Nino Niederreiter. This is Ultimate Rookies out of 299. Just auto there. Then we've got a Bob Nystrom, clutch guy. Scored some key goals for them. Ziggy Palffy. Loved Ziggy Palffy, especially my grandfather was a Islanders fan, so basically I good memories of watching the Islanders when I was growing up. Basically when I would visit and we would watch Palffy play. So just a cool player, Palffy. Got Ziggy here, the Jofa helmet. Technically I call this a rookie card. I know the other ones were rookie cards, but or at least the first one was, but. This is first year. Still no stats for the Islanders, but yeah, I'd call that a rookie. Got the Epic Mullet Electric Ice, with the Fisherman logo there. That's like perfect 90s hockey photo right there. Also, that one, just look at that helmet, man. It's great. I pulled this myself actually when I opened one of these. I think I mentioned this, but I opened one of these boxes several years ago, and this is the gold parallel SPX out of. Actually, no, it's not numbered. You're right. Never mind. I'm thinking of the throwback one that they did is numbered. This is not numbered, but it's just the gold. It's got that is actually not on the card. It's just on the top loader or something like that. But yeah, I was glad it wasn't too much sticking. Here's my MVP superscript, which I pulled many years ago when this came out. Foiling is very subtle, but still very nice. It's out of 25, number 10 of 25. I considered selling it one point. I think I had it up on eBay many years ago, and some guy offered me like $15, and I just said no, and then I took it off, and I just said it's going back in the box. Matthew Schneider, the Fisherman logo as well. And then we got Billy Smith, the legend. Registration's nice, but obviously the centering's not the greatest. All right, then we got Tommy Soderstrom. Pad setup, beat up as heck, the big massive cage, and then obviously the picture on the back, just of him inside the net. You'd love to see it. Just one of those quirky, fun goaltenders, man, watching them play. Another one here. Fighting off Dale Hunter there. Just cool. They got the lighthouse patch there. It's pretty sweet. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've seen that patch. Got Tavares Young Guns. Pulled this out of I think it was a fat pack. Pretty sure this was a fat pack. And I was like, at Target. And I was like, what? It wasn't in like 10 of 10 condition, but it was pretty good. Got a Fleer Ultra rookie. I redeemed this myself. Redemption there. Got Tavares Opeachy rookie. This is from the update. Then I've got the Black Diamond, Quad Diamond, Ruby rookie. So these were out of 100. Foiling's pretty nice on those. A little subtle, but yeah, it's a little dark red. Yeah, out of 100. I think I got this for like $10 from an LCS. I combined it with a bunch of cards, and they gave me a good deal, and I was buying a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I think it was like $10. So Brian Trottier. I think this is a rookie card. OPG. Yeah, somebody marked on the back, but I don't really care. It's still nice. Looks good. Yeah, cool to have as rookie. And very special card to me. This is his all-time Future Watch. I should have bought more boxes of SP Legends, but the one I did, I pulled this, and I was very, very, very happy to pull this. He was one of my grandfather's favorite players. My grandfather's still around, but yeah, one of his favorite players. Always talked about him when we watched Islanders games. So out of 99, really nice auto. Just such a cool auto as well. So yeah, great card there. So then you got a Trottier highlight. I think this is from when he 500 goals. Yeah, 500 goals. So, and then he went off to play with the Pens, and yeah. Then we've got a Stephen Valiquette, which, this is early. This is precious gems, not precious metal gems. This is Black Diamond rookie out of 1250. Yeah. And then lastly, for the Islanders, we have a Doug Waite. I believe this is his 1,000th game. Yep, 1,000. Oh, no, sorry, 1,000th NHL point in 2009. So, yeah, like these kind of cards that just showcase little moments like this. So, cool. All right, then in 1974, two teams came in, and the first is the Washington Capitals. So we've got a rookie class of Nicholas Backstrom, and a Upper Deck French of Don Beaupre, just sitting in the net there. It's got the White House on there, which is, on the nose for the team, but goalies, it's always fun. Peter Bondra, Young Guns. Got a Peter Bondra second year. Just fantastic shooter. He was a great player. I think I kept this just because the nose, that little nose thing, it's just so ingrained in my memory of seeing him play. Then we got a 5th anniversary. We got a Pacific Invincible. I believe this is the silver. There's a bunch of parallels, but the silvers are, I don't know if they were hard to find, but some of them can get really pricey. But yeah, clear on the back, clear in the center there, messy on the back, in my opinion, a little bit messy. No real stats or anything, just some talking about it, but it is what it is. The design on the front's really cool. SPX. This is just the base, I believe, so just very foily. Got Donruss of Jim Carrey. Pretty basic, but cool photo of John Carlson. Super important player for the Caps. Yeah, just a steady defenseman. Got Anson Carter, who's super fun to watch. I liked watching him play. He was also really fun in one of the early NHL video games. I want to say 2000 or NHL 2001, something like that. It was really fun. But anyways, this is Pinnacle Zenith. This technically would be a rookie card. It says rookie, but I don't even think they consider it because of the other, probably the World Junior kind of stuff. And we have a Steve Eminger, probably photographed in his rookie season, which would be, this is 05-06. And I guess look who's in the background. You got Ovechkin right there. So technically Ovechkin rookie because it's from 05-06. Then we've got a Mike Gartner. This is our goals leader from Tops. And then another Mike Gartner, marquee legend. Then we have a all-time Future Watch, Mike Gartner. Pulled that one myself. I should have got probably a couple more of those, but I didn't. Then we got a Sergei Gonchar. This is from Remnants? No. This is from Ingrained. It's called Remnants. So this is out of 100. Stick piece. I looked up this stick. I'm pretty sure this is from his rookie season. So yeah, pretty cool. Really nice card there. Gonchar was a great player. I think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer at some point. So Braden Holtby, season highlights. Don't know what that was for. 48th win. So to match the single season mark, tied Brodeur, which is wild. Holtby and Brodeur. Not really two players you'd expect to be on the same sentence, but Holtby, and when he was playing really well, he played really well. Dale Hunter, just a cool shot of him on the bench. Got a Jaromir Jagr highlight reel, 500th goal with the Caps. Got a Jagr SP Game Use base. Got the infamous Olaf Kolzig hot dog shot. It's just a great card. Miss me with the ring collection. I don't like the ring collection stuff. It's way too shiny and you can't see the image most of the time. So, yeah, I like just the base. This is the 05-06 UD game jersey. This is Series 2 because this is from the inside line. So the Series 1 I think goes on the outside. But smaller jersey piece basically. But Oli the goalie. I got Evgeny Kuznetsov. This is an OPG retro rookie. Got another Evgeny. This is the eagle, the goal. Huge moment for the Caps. But yeah, this is a cool moment, game dated moment of that. Got the steadfast defender, captain Rod Langway. Just a really important part of that franchise. Then I got a bunch of Ovechkin cards. Like Crosby, I pull a lot of Ovechkin cards whenever I open products. So this is a second-year Fleer. Have a nice upper deck card right there. That's fourth year, but just nice photo. This is one of those checklists I mentioned before. Him, Mike Green, and Backstrom. Got the SPX 2009-10. Yeah, just not the greatest foil. Got a second year MVP, which looks incredibly similar to the third year, but he's got the yellow laces there. And we've got a really nice Selly photo. This is upper deck base. I think that's third year. Yeah, third year. Then we've got I think this is 09-10 slap shot. Got a Victory, second year. Great UD canvas. The front photo's great, but the back photo's awesome. Love the lights in the back. It's really nice. It just looks like fireflies and stuff, so it's kind of cool. I have another one apparently. I got the UD portraits. I like this UD portraits tier. I know that it was like, oh, it's super cheesy, but it's like, for me, I grew up in the 90s, so it just made sense. Looks nice. Then we have the number 1 draft. This is like the throwback. So draft pictures, but in the 90-91 style. But yeah, this is from 17-18, I think. They did it a couple years, I believe. I've got Fleer Ultra Difference Makers. Some nice foiling there. This is a second year insert. And then Ultra Action. I think this is a second year as well from Fleer Ultra. And then we've got the Holo Effects from 09-10. Just, nice foiling there. Yeah, like that one. Difference Makers. As you can see, the Difference Makers insert kind of, wasn't as great as it moved on. That was a lot of the problems with those sets in that period of time. They just kind of like lost a lot of their design aesthetics. They kind of went simplified and didn't really work. But anyways, here's a hockey headliners. This is from Fleer. This is the Calder Trophy winner. There's a couple of these, I believe. Then we've got the goal, where they talk about the goal that he scored against Phoenix with Gretzky in attendance, or as the coach, not attendance. Total O. It's from Fleer as well. So, hit or miss inserts and stuff like that. 09-10, this is the goals leader. He had 56 goals. Jeff Carter, Parise, Kovalchuk, Hossa, Nash, Stahl, Vanek, Camilleri was up there somehow. The Hart Trophy winner that year. And the Maurice Richard Trophy, obviously. And this was the first Capital to top 50 goals 3 times. It's just the 09-10 O-Pee-Chee base. Got another O-Pee-Chee. I think that's 08-09. Yeah, 08-09. I can't remember what year this is, but 12-13. And then another O-Pee-Chee. That's league leaders. Again, great canvas here. I think if you'd asked him, he'd probably care more about this than the goals record. And I think he'd be right. Because I think without that, the goals record, it's meaningful, but it's just not the same. I think once he won that cup, I think he was able to just kind of continue on his pathway of just scoring as many goals as possible. But it probably would have added up a little bit on how stressed he was about not winning a cup. So he changed his game that year too. So another O-Pee-Chee, another O-Pee-Chee, another O-Pee-Chee. League leaders, it's a retro. And 13, 14, 14, 15. Man, I'm messing these up. Then we got a 14, 15 retro. A nice 1920 retro. Yeah. League leaders, goals again. Got a 2021 retro in the throwback jerseys they brought back. Season highlights. That was when he scored his 700th goal, and that was in 2020 or 2021. So he was able to pick up a lot of goals in those couple of years. Another retro. Retro, that's the high series for that year. Or that's the low series, sorry. And I got a Michael Pavanka. Also, pretty big player. I think he's top 10 in games played, I think, for the Caps. So, Alexander Semin. This is a one of those. What is this? Topps Pristine. What is it? I don't even remember what this is, but yeah, this is the refractor out of $4.99. This is rookie. So there's some parallel versions of this that are absolutely nuts. But yeah, they're shiny. If you like the shiny stuff, that's a good one to check out. Here's the Young Guns of Semin. It's got a mark somewhere, either right there. I think it's like a Sharpie or a pen. But it was dirt cheap, so I grabbed it. Got a Semyon Varlamov. Young Guns, pulled this myself. And yeah. And then I guess out of order, Ovechkin Hart winner. And that'll do it for the Capitals. All right, so the next team to debut in 1974 were the Kansas City Scouts. And I know it says the Rockies here, but this is the Kansas City Scouts logo. This is the jersey they're wearing, so just ignore this part. And this is Henry Boucher, who was the first player to wear a headband. So I believe he was credited with the first headband in the NHL. So this is the O-Pee-Chee. So I believe it even says first player to wear a headband in an NHL game. So this is the O-Pee-Chee. I believe the Topps actually has this as the Scouts. The O-Pee-Chee actually just changed it for the Rockies. So maybe I'll get a couple more Scouts cards, but that's the only one I actually have. So. And then in 1976, 2 years later, they turned into the Colorado Rockies after they moved there. So we have Mike Kitchen. Really cool photo, actually. And we have a Wilf Payment. Just about to get can openered, like completely. And then awesome mask there, Doug Favell. Really cool mask. All right, so in 1976, the California Golden Seals, who I did in the last video, they moved first, and then they turned into the Cleveland Barons. So I dropped the card. So we're going to go with Al McAdam first. So really nice photo there. Got a cool kind of portrait shot of Dennis Maruk, who looks very menacing. He looks like a big dude. This guy is 5'8", 165. So, no, he is not what he looks like. He's like 2 inches taller than Zuccarello. So, got Gilles Meloche, goalie for the Barons. And Greg Smith in defense. All right, in 1979, 4 teams entered the league. The first being the Hartford Whalers. So this is a new NHL entry card for the Hartford Whalers. Bought this used for 99 cents or 50 cents or whatever. Just, somebody was actually putting together the checklist. So I always think that's kind of cool. But anyways, then we've got Sean Burke. Classic, just sitting in the net. It's great. All right, then we've got Jimmy Carson. Great photo, just getting completely tripped up, entering the zone against the Panthers there. Yeah. Got Kevin Dineen. Cool photo there. Nice photo, sticking it past Kelly Rudy. Body glove ad again. Really nice. And we've got Ron Francis. Really nice photo there. Yeah. And we've got a rookie of Jean-Sébastien Giguère. This is the I don't know if it's technically ice or not, but it's basically what they turned ice into. So pretty cool. Cool photo of the house. Pretty neat actually. I think that's pretty cool. So golden puck or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Then we got another Gordy, old Gordy, Parker's champions, playing with the Whalers. Got a Rick Lay. That's a 79-80 O-Pee-Chee. We've got a Mike Liute. This is O-Pee-Chee. I don't have many from this year actually, but yeah, nice little card there. Then we've got a Jeff O'Neill. This is from Metal Universe. This is like the lava flow. It's funny that they chose the lava flow for the Hartford Whalers. I feel like maybe they could have gone with something water related, but it's kind of funny. Got another Jeff O'Neill. Just love how front and center the crest is. It's really nice. Like that crest is one of my favorite designs ever. So I think most people would agree that the Whalers jerseys are just fantastic. All right, got Keith Primo. Just upper deck. He just kind of became a fan favorite for Hartford fans. Just really seemed to give it his all. Wasn't trying to go out of the city or the team like Shanahan or Pronger kind of were. Then we've got this is technically the Hurricanes checklist from Pacific, but it's got him in the Wales jersey, so I don't care. Then we've got Chris Pronger, Leaf. This is technically a rookie. Hadn't played for the Whalers. I know they've got his rookie as the one in the, I think, World Junior jersey, but same with this one. This is technically a rookie in my opinion. So very cool photos, especially for Pronger. So got Ulf Samuelsson. Yeah, just kind of a key player for the Whalers. Played a long time, but yeah, big Ulf. They got Jeff Sanderson, just looking like he's about to blow by anybody. This guy was lightning fast, man. Just such a great skater. Another one, Jeff Sanderson. This is Metal Universe. This is more like it. Instead of the lava, you got the cool, I don't know. Looks like he's wearing a cape, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Then we got Peter Sidorkiewicz. Great name. Yeah, cool pad setup. Got another one, another pad setup. This is an older pad setup, I think. Yeah, it's cool. And then we've got Pat Verbeek. I feel like you got to have at least one Pat Verbeek card for the Whalers. And lastly, one of the best names in hockey, Zarli Zalapski, just decimating somebody with a forearm there. Love it. And it's a king. So, yeah, just look at that. Just epic. Yeah, love that. Great photo. All right, the next team to debut in 1979 were the Quebec Nordiques, another team with a fantastic logo. So I've got Dan Bouchard, O-Pee-Chee. I've got Adam Foote. This is a rookie. Upper deck. We've got Peter Forsberg, SP. Technically, I'd call this a rookie because he hadn't played, yet. So, yeah, call that a rookie. Just, do what you want. Beckett doesn't control everything. Just make your own rules. Here's a Flair. I'd also consider this a rookie since he hadn't played yet. So, yeah, really cool. 94-95 Flair has some players like that would have been considered. So you got a Michel Goulet, Opeachy, fairly well centered, just a nice card. Yeah. And a Dale Hunter, I love this grin. Just like, just what is that grin? I don't know. It's funny. Got a Valerie Kamensky. It was a funny portrait. I remember him playing for the Avs. And then Guy Lafleur, for his brief time with the Nordiques. Another Guy Lafleur playing against Boston. There was that game where Ron Tugnut made 70 saves, and Boston Garden was giving Tugnut a standing ovation, and Lafleur's on the ice and waves to the crowd as if they were giving him the ovation. And then everybody started cheering for Lafleur as well because they knew he was going to be retiring. So I thought it was just funny. But yeah, Tugnut, just nuts that game. If you want to hear Tugnut's name said like 70 times, or 80 or 100 or 200, 150 times, depending on how much they were going through the replays, that's the game to watch. Lafleur's farewell, just a cool shot there. Talking about his last game. Owen Nolan, French rookie. Got the Owen Nolan score, Canadian, another Canadian. Yeah, I pulled a lot of this stuff. I used to get some of these boxes for really, really cheap. So, when I couldn't afford like actual bigger boxes, I would just go and spend $20 on like an old early 90s junk wax box, and people were practically giving them away. So, so there's a 5th anniversary later with the Avs. Then we've got Joe Sakic, French, with the Luc Robitaille right there. Got another cool one, 91-92. Just a nice little photo there. Got the that factory set. Nice photo on the back as well. Then we've got my creation. This one's a little botched when I was a kid. Kind of messed these up, but still get the point. I just think the black border worked a lot better with the neon colors, especially for the age. This is early 90s, late 80s. Like that's perfect for like the neon and the black, kind of like making it stand out more. I just think it looks nicer. Probably could have done a better job with my sharpening, but still pretty good. Got a Marquee Legend. This is the retro. Got a Bowman, a little out of order, but it's fine. Got an Opeachy of Anton Stasny. Rookie card there. Got the Topps rookie of Peter Stasny. Phenomenal player. I've only seen video and stuff like that, but yeah, his stats for that decade are nuts. Then we've got a Peter Stasny Opeachy Legend from 09-10. This is the rainbow. Matt Sundin French rookie. Great photo on the back. And got the score Canadian. And we've got the the Pro Set. Talking too much. Photo on the back there. Then you got the Electric Ice 5th anniversary parallel. Him with the Leafs. Then we've got a Jocelyn Thibault with a really funny pad setup. This is like the Fisher Price setup, if I was to call it something. Just kind of gives me those Fisher Price vibes. And then another, this is Ron Tugnut with the better setup. But yeah, Ron Tugnut. All right, so 1979 brought the Winnipeg Jets 1.0, the original Winnipeg Jets. So we have a mid-90s perfect rookie card right here with the mall photo of Shane Doan. Fantastic. Got a Chris Draper rookie there. You have a Dave Ellett, Opeachy. Bob Asesna Bowman. I have a Dale Howardchuk Opeachy rookie. It's a pretty nice one. The registration's really good. I don't know about really good, but it's quite nice. Centering's off a little bit, but sharp, so that's good. Corners are good. Got Nikolai Habibulin, Electric Ice Parallel. Yeah. And Willie Lindstrom, 79-80. Got a Frederick Olsen trying to escape Wayne Gretzky. It's kind of funny. And then we've got Teppo Numminen, also another great name. Got a Teemu Selanne rookie. And then we have a Teemu Selanne Electric Ice from 95-96. Let's see if I can say this one. Freshman Flashbacks. All right, there we go. I got it this time. Of Selanne again. I don't even remember what year that is from. That is from 2003. So, yeah. Then we got the Rookie Year Milestones from SPA. It's a decent looking set. I don't know. I feel like they could have done something with these. Would have been really cool if they did auto versions, basically. But, yeah, would have been neat. Something like that. Then we have the SPX when they did the throwback. So, this is the gold out of 50. Yeah, kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's out of 50. Then we've got Doug Smale with the one tuck. Then we've got Thomas Steen, captain, and a Keith Tkachuk. Which, these cards are kind of wacky. I think this is just the base card. This is nothing special. It's just the base. But yeah, this Leaf Limited. Leaf was, did a lot of stuff. So, yeah, pretty neat card. And then lastly for the Jets, we have Oleg Tverdovsky, who I know it says the Coyotes there, but yeah, also a great skater. Played for the Mighty Ducks and then won a cup with New Jersey when McGillney won it. So, all right, so the last team that debuted in 1979 were the Edmonton Oilers. We have a Glenn Anderson O-Pee-Chee rookie, very beat up. Registration's pretty good. It's a fairly sharp image, but it's a little faded and stuff like that. But I don't really care about the condition too much. Yeah, it's not the hugest deal breaker for me. Got a O-Pee-Chee retro of Evan Bouchard. Have a O-Pee-Chee, I believe, rookie of Paul Coffey. Yeah, it's decent. UD Canvas of Leon Draisaitl. Just a nice portrait shot there. Got a cool score of Devin Dubnyk avoiding Dustin Brown flying into the net. Just a cool photo there. Got a Bill Flett. I don't know much about him, but this card's cool. So I'll probably, check out the card and read more about him at some point. But yeah. Grant Fuhrer, O-Pee-Chee. Just a great goalie and also just seemed like a very calm dude. We got Gretzky here. This is the SPX Excitement with some wacky holo effects here. So if you like the fun holo effects, SPX is usually a good bet. Playoff highlights. This is from 98-99. Be a Player. This is the die cut cup celebration shots. I had one of Patrick Roy earlier. But yeah, this predates the Immortalized by Prism. Got a Synergy base. Just a cool shot of him skating. The Oilers. Got a Marquee Legend. Got another Marquee Legend. Got a insert all-time greatest winners. Got the Ambassadors of the Game insert. Artifacts. This is 11, 12? Oh, wow, 14, 15. I'm way off there. Then Trilogy base. Pulled this. All of those I would have pulled because they're all just kind of random ones. Probably got this in like a random lot, but this is O-Pee-Chee sticker, I believe. Yeah. Stickers. All right, and then got the SPA Holo Effects from 0910. Yeah, just a cool design. Wish I could get this a little bit better, but yeah. This one gets the mag case. I like that one. Got a Taylor Hall. I like the Popeye, so that's why I kept that card. Then we have a UD Authentics auto, I think clear cut of Zach Hyman. I was supposed to get a Tyler Bertuzzi Premier seating auto while he was with the Red Wings, but I guess they couldn't get him to sign because he'd already moved like 2 teams, I think, or maybe 3 teams. But so they sent this instead like a month or 2 ago. So not too bad. You got a Yari Curry Topps rookie, really messed up corner and stuff, but the face is reasonably sharp. The image is reasonably sharp, so that's not too bad. Because I've seen some ones that are in really nice condition and everything is super blurry. So again, don't care too much about all the condition stuff. So then we have my McDavid O-Pee-Chee Retro Rookie from 15-16. Then we have a 16-17, so second year McDavid O-Pee-Chee base. And the hockey highlights from 16-17 as well. Got his 500 points season highlights. That was in 2021. Got the UD canvas of him facing off against Crosby. I really wish they would have done the same with Crosby and Bedard, or maybe they'll do it at some point with McDavid, Bedard, something like that, just to keep kind of going with this. It's a nice little thing. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Then we've got this awesome portrait shot of McDavid. If you're a player collector, this is like these are the kind of cards you dream of. Just at least to have one of them. Where like the upper deck flagship will just have one really nice portrait shot. Then you can kind of go from there. But very cool that they had this one. And then, okay, so before I get to this big one, big card of his, I have a, so I think when Metal Universe was coming out, they advertised for some of the cards on the bottom, like you can get a jambalaya and stuff like that. So I've never pulled a jambalaya. I've never pulled one ever. I've never had one in hand either. But I do have a jambalaya box bottom that I cut out myself. This thing is tiny. But yeah, this is on the box bottom, I think, of Metal Universe, one of the Metal Universes. And I just went, nobody else has this. Nobody else has thought of to have this. So I'm claiming right now that I am the first person to ever have a jambalaya box bottom. So take that. Anyways, I keep that with my McDavid stuff. Anyways, getting to a real card, and a really nice card. Here's a PMG green of McDavid from 21-22 Metal. I went to one of the LCSs around me, and I bought, I think, a box of O-Pee-Chee, and then they had some of this stuff sitting out, and I was like, yeah, I think I want a box, and the guy grabbed the top box, and he starts walking towards me to give it to me. I say, can you grab the one below it? And he kind of like looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, that one. He's like, all right. And so I go home, I rip this, and this this is in that box. So I think I had some good luck going that day by choosing that. It is number 10 of 10. Really nice there. And then we have a Ryan Smith signing autographs like the classy individual he is. I think it's just great. He's very well loved by the fans, you could tell. And I think he loved the fans basically wherever he went, especially in Edmonton, you could tell. But Doug Waite, this is from, what is this? Heroes? Is this, I don't even know. Heroes. I have no idea where this card came from. No idea. I think I got this on ComC because I needed a Doug Waite Edmonton card because, he's an important player for them. But, I think I got this on ComC. I just liked the picture. But, I have no idea what product this is. Anyways, that's it for the Oilers. All right, so in 1980, the Atlanta Flames moved to Calgary and became the Calgary Flames. So we have Mikael Backlund Young Guns. Mikael Backlund O-Pee-Chee O-Pee-Chee Rookie. Have the O-Pee-Chee Retro. So he wasn't in the high series, so he actually has a retro rookie in this design. So if you were in the update, you never got a retro, which is very sad because no Tavares, no Hedman, no Marchand, all that kind of stuff. So basically, that was the one unfortunate part about the updates, is that you didn't get the retro designs. And it still happens now. You'll find players that don't get a retro or anything. So it's a bummer. Like I think Roman Josi doesn't even have an OPC from his rookie year. So he might even. I think he only has like a third-year OPC because he's a defenseman. So, anyways, Mikhail Backlund. This is the mirror red from Totally Certified. This is out of 25. Color match there. Just thought it was nice. Got a Kerry Eloranta. Just nice photo there. Got a Theo Fleury from Bowman. Got a Theo Fleury from 98-99. Be a player. This is the silver. Pulled this myself. Yeah. All right, next. Johnny Gaudreau, Opeachy Retro rookie. Very, very good player. Seemed like an even better person. So yeah, just it sucks, man. It's hard. So, but I also feel very fortunate that I have this. This is the PMG Red with the 40th anniversary logo on there. So yeah, very cool. Glad I have that one. That's out of 100. Then we have an Iggy. This is technically a rookie, but it's a Team Canada jersey. But yeah, whatever. This is a rookie. Limited rookies. Look at this. Leaf Limited. Look at this shine. Way cooler. I don't even know if this is technically a rookie according to Beckett, but way better than the last one. Then we got a Pinnacle Zenith. Technically a rookie as well. If you go by, they hadn't played a game. They're in their jersey, but whatever. I know I'm just complaining about it. I got an Iggy. Great celebration. Rare celebration by himself. There's a video of all 50 of his goals when he scored 50 goals for the Flames one season. And almost every single goal he scores, he looks for immediately the person who passed the puck or the closest nearest Flames player and celebrates with them. No celebrations on his own. He just immediately turns, usually takes out his mouthpiece, and then just looks for the first player that's a teammate. And I just love that. He's, we had him a little bit with the Kings later in his career, but yeah, just a fantastic, classy player, man. 0910 Holo FX. And then probably one of the coolest card I have of him, I'll be honest. This is the superscript that I pulled myself, MVP, 25 of 25. Yeah, just pretty nice. This is 0809. And this is probably, I might have had one box of Hobby. Because I think superscript was still only Hobby at the time. Or maybe it's always been Hobby only. But yeah, I must have only bought one box. Yager, Ageless Wonder, playing for the Flames. Just look at this. Look at the back, man. Just 23 seasons. It's just nuts. All these team changes, too. And that's only 17-18. I don't even know when he stopped. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, Trevor Kidd. I think that's technically a rookie. Got Mika Kiprasov. This is the Copper, maybe? I don't remember. It's one of the parallels from Artifacts, but it's 22 of 25. It's just the stars insert. And we've got Kiprasov award winners for his Vezina. Yeah, wearing the other, I don't remember the nickname for that, but the other jersey there. Al McInnes, 91-92. Just a cool shot of him. This is the All-Star game when he did the hardest shot. Guess how much bank he made here? $2,500. That's it. Hardest shot gets you $2,500. Got a Makarov upper deck rookie. Got a great shot of Sandy McCarthy with David Letterman there. Just awesome photo. Then a Sean Monahan. This is a Young Guns clear cut tribute auto. I don't know how you call these. So many labels on these, but yeah. Joel Otto with the bubble gum. Cool photo there. Dion Phaneuf after leveling somebody. This lady's loving it. Then we got a Robin Regeer exclusives out of 100. I think this is a rookie card. Yeah, this is a rookie card. So he was drafted by the Avalanche apparently, but yeah, technically he's rookie. First upper deck card, I think. Got a Robin Regeer signed at the Times. Important guy for us for the Kings. So got an auto of his. Then I got a Matthew Tkachuk retro O-Pee-Chee rookie, and a All-Star honors of Roman Turek. I think this is kind of similar to the. What is the design? It's one of the basketball designs from Skybox, I think. It's similar-ish to the Holo effect, but I don't know if it's identical or not. But yeah, these are wild and fairly inexpensive for the amount of effects you could look at. I've got a Dustin Wolf Young Guns, really fun player to watch. And then we've got a All-Star honors. This is from Pacific. This is 2002. Wacky effects there. I don't know if it's identical to that, like one of the Skybox sets, the basketball set that had this kind of foiling, but it looks somewhat similar, but I'm not sure if it's the same. Anyways, cool card there. And then I got a Dustin Wolf Young Guns. And to finish it off, a Mike Vernon scorecard. Just, 5-hole. Fit a person in there. So in 1982, the Colorado Rockies moved to New Jersey to become the New Jersey Devils. So we've got Brian Boyle to start. Got a pair of Marty Brodeur score Canadian rookies. A Marty Brodeur Leaf rookie. Marty Brodeur 95-96 upper deck, celebrating with the cup there. Really nice, making a save on Bondra. I don't know. I'm not sure who I put that on, but Bondra could have scored there. They got a 06-07 Artifacts, just a really nice photo choice there too. Got a 06-07 Fleer with the Stanley Cup patch there. Now we've got love this because this is Marty's game right here. I mean, they basically changed the rule to nerf this one guy because nobody else was as good as him. So they went, let's level the playing field for everyone else, even though everybody else sucks, and this one guy is really good. Why does it matter? But yeah, checklist there. Just a cool photo in his element, handled the puck. O-Pee-Chee, this is the Rainbow from 09-10. Not numbered or anything, just cool foil. Score, this is season highlight. Career shutout mark, 104. Then we have the gold. This is when he played his 1200th career game. So it's the gold parallel. There's red parallel as well. If I had been able to find that, I would have grabbed that, but I think I pulled the gold myself. So East versus West, Brodeur versus Patrick Roy, Vanguard, I believe. Yeah, kind of cool. Then we got a canvas. I think this is 12-13. No, 13-14. So 13-14 there. Nice photo on the back as well. Then we have a poll that I pulled as well. This is the 2002-2003 SP Game Used piece of history. So it's jersey piece. Nothing crazy, but this is the Rainbow Parallel, which is out of 10. So they are pretty tough to track down. I don't know the odds, how great the odds were, but I just remember kind of freaking out a little bit. But yeah, just a little bit of holofoil that you get, nothing too different with the jersey, nothing crazy there, but yeah, just a nice little card there. Pulled that myself. We got Sergei Bralin, just kind of important player for the jersey, for the Devils. If you're a Devils fan, Bralin, gold auto. From Be a Player, ITG Be a Player. And then a Ken Danico. Kind of have to have a Danico card if you're got a Devils collection, I feel like. Same with Patrick Elias. This guy was great. I think I don't know. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, but he should be. Just guy was clutch, man. Fantastic player. Longevity was great as well, but just a huge playoff player, man. I was very happy when I pulled this. Be a player. It's a sticker auto, I know, but still very cool to have. Elias consoling Brodeur. This is most likely after the loss to us, because this is 12-13 Series 1. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a little sad if that's the case, but still, it's great. Unless they were celebrating, and maybe they just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyways, got a Brian Giunta. This is Wackadoo 2002 Pacific rookie. What is this? Pacific Crown Royale. There we go. This is out of 267. Like, I don't know what these numbers were, but, you know. Nico Hischier, O-Pee-Chee Marquee rookie. We've got a Jack Hughes, O-Pee-Chee rookie retro. A lot of these are super off-centered. This one's pretty decent, but a lot of them are terrible. Got a second year of Jack Hughes, retro black out of 100. Another retro there. Another retro. I love this canvas. It's got his big giant face there. Just kind of funny. My McGillney cards continue onto another team. It's for the Devils. Going up against Al McInnes there. Got an upper deck base card there. Got the Tops. I don't know if this was vintage, or Tops vintage or something. It's just Tops, I think. I don't remember, but then we've got the Beehive. These is all color coded based on the team. I don't think they change really, unless you get the rookies, the parallels. This is the signature series. This is out of 200. And we've got a Fleer Ultra. Got a Black Diamond. And we've got a very sad card here. This is McGillney with the Albany River Rats, because he was kind of he had some injury problems towards the end of his career, and just New Jersey was like, we don't have cap space for this guy, and they just threw him down in Albany. So I think at the time he was the player with the most career NHL goals to ever play in the AHL. So yeah, this is technically, I believe, a 1/1 Vault 101. So I don't really care. I saw it and I was like, all right, it's kind of a historical piece for McGillney fans. But here's a UD game jersey. I got it this way. I think I got this from like a guy's. I was visiting, I think, Pennsylvania, and person I was visiting basically was like, oh yeah, there's a card store on the way back to town, and we drove over there, and it was some guy's house, and we just went inside, and then he was like, yeah, coming out to the garage. You go through his house into the garage, and he's got binders and binders of just cards, just sitting out on, like, fold-up tables. And he's just like, yeah, just feel free to look around, tell me what you want. And I remember seeing this, and I got some other cards as well, but yeah, it was just random though. But Kirk Muller, great photo there. Got Scott Niedermayer. I think this is technically his rookie, but they got Pro Set. Should be a rookie if it's not. Got a Premier. Then nice shot on the bench here. Don't see too many like this from this angle, but it's very cool. Got a Niedermayer 98-99 Be a Player Gold auto. I don't remember if this is short printed or not, one of the short prints, but you don't see this one very often. Sometimes when you do, it's got like it was from a update, like they put like a stamp on it or something like that, but this is the one without the stamp. But it's super beat up. I got it on eBay. I don't think it was very expensive, maybe like $8, something like that. But I thought for Hall of Famer, as good as he was, I thought it was worth it. But yeah, it really got lost in the mail for a while, but it made it eventually. Got a Zach Parise Victory Rookie. Pulled this myself because I opened one box of 0506 Upper Deck Series 2. And I actually have this Easton stick, this green Easton stick. It was kind of like my knockaround stick for a while. Got a nice shot of Scott Stevens holding the cup. This is for Pinnacle. The little stick thing here. Master of the cheap shot. I was not the biggest Scott Stevens fan. I was a big Korea fan, even though I was a Kings fan. It was late. It was definitely late. Even for that day's standard, it was late. Okay, we got another Brian Ralston. Sorry. This is from 94-95 Flair. Technically, I would call this a rookie card since he hadn't played for the Devils. But yeah. Also, I might have a Rolston wild card, but if not, I'm just going to say it right now. Do yourself a favor. Look at Brian Rolston shootout or penalty shot goal versus Luongo. Have a good time. Peter Sikora. This is a rookie for Upper Deck. 95-96. Got another Sikora. Just a cool celebration shot there. And then Chris Terreri. Just a funny setup there. And Tice Thompson. That'll do it for the Devils. All right. So that was part 3. That was all the teams from 1970 and 1982. It was a big chunk of teams. If you stuck around, thanks for hanging. If you like certain cards or if you like certain teams, throw a comment or something like that. Let me know what you like, what cards you liked or anything like that. If I'm missing players for your team, always like to find out who's a fan favorite, stuff like that. I'm going to be doing part 4 pretty soon, so I'll release that soon. And then I'll see where I go from there. But all right, thanks. Bye.